Los Angeles Chargers and the Buffalo Bills.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Off we go in the rain here in Western New York. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing to get going. It's Herbert. He's got his tight end, Orlando Gadsden II. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. That was good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Quick throw, caught by Johnston on the RPO. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another first down.
40-yard line.
Two first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They'll run, and this is Amarian Hampton. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Lion.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Finding room at midfield. Whoa! And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It's a big one for the Chargers. A pickup of 44 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Slot man gonna move in motion left. Herbert now on 1st down. Quick throw here is complete. And he's in. What a drop. Orlando Gadsden. Touchdown Chargers. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Out of the end zone, it's Ty Johnson. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the ground, this is James Cook. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
319. From the gun, it's Allen. Out to his right.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, when you decide to pick up those yards with your feet, you got to pay a price. And in this case, he takes a big shot, but not before he's able to pick up that 1st down.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. From the shotgun, it's Allen.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit. Like, there was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
At the 36-yard line.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. Allen, gonna give it to Cook. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll let the fullback try to push the pile. Oh, he's trying to use the big frame to push forward. But I don't think he's going to get there. He's held up at the line of scrimmage, and now it's 4th down. They'll try him now with Cook. He's going to have the Bills' 1st down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
Couple of 1st downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Allen. Flush to his left. A gain there of 20. 1st down, Buffalo.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the Chargers will use the first of their... Timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. From the gun, here is Allen. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, throw here for Allen. And he will get into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Amari DiMarcado to return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
Go.
On first down, Herbert. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
On first and 10, here's Herbert. He'll swing this out to Hampton. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this second quarter. They have it 2nd and 4 coming up.
Set. Lion. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Shotgun now for Herbert. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Third and a yard.
Set.
He'll try to run for it with Hampton. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's fourth down.
5-9.
Now, movement up front is a big decision coming from the officials. Who's the penalty on? On fourth down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. That's fielded at about the 18. He'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, guys out. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27.
To the air. On 2nd down, here's Allen. Finding space at the 40. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Bills 1st down.
Brown 80! Hey, tight.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down.
The defense is going to have to come up with a plan for this quarterback using his legs, Mike, or it's going to be a long day. They knew coming in he was a threat, but I'm not sure they thought he would be this effective this early.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. This one intercepted. Picked off by Cam Hart. He's inside the 40. Inside the 20. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Well, they just tried a very short throw, and instead, the defense takes it back the other way, and they come up with a big play, scoring the touchdown.
Mike, for how fast he jumped that route, it almost seems like he was in the huddle and ran the route for the quarterback. I mean, he was there before the receiver, and as you said, there was nothing left to do but take it all the way back the other way.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Out of the end zone, it's Ty Johnson. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Throwing now, Allen here on 1st down. And he's not going to get Too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
James Cook. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 9.
Ground 80. What's that?
Throwing now, Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And he's going to be marked out up around the 33. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Once again, it's Cook. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn the TV off.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. We'll try and run here with Cook. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll try to sneak it here, and he's going to have the Bills' 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, 1st down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. 2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
So now they'll throw it with Allen. He gets this to the tight end, Thornton Kincaid. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
That's to Kincaid once again. They'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
And it was really the pressure that threw that play off, Mike. I mean, he tries to counter the blitz by going to the quick game, which is fine, but it just seemed like they weren't necessarily on the same page and results in a drop.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. Allen to throw again. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
There he goes again. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal. First down.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bills. They're out there to block most of the time, but great reward for the fullback to carry it in for the touchdown.
Not every team in the league even carries a fullback, but man, if you have one on your roster, Mike, not many better places to use him than down here on the goal line.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This returnable, it's DeMercado. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Herbert now on first down. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. Couple yards deep. He'll bring it out of the end zone. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 31-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it'll bring up second down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the carry, it's Cook. And he's going to have the Bills first down. He gets this up past the 40-yard line.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run the toss with Cook. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. He'll go play action here with Allen. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Javon Hargrave in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. To throw is Allen. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again.
So the key to these 3rd down blitzes, Mike, is you have to be confident that you're going to get home, because if not, you can leave yourself vulnerable on the back end to give up a big play. So fortunately here, the gamble pays off, and they're able to get him down for a sack.
He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
35-yard line.
Set. 80. Crowd right. Go.
Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
2nd and inches.
Set. Wide 80 hot.
They're going to put a man in motion to the right. Finding room at midfield. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get 15 on that game. First down, L.A.
A gain of 15. First down, Chargers.
Ray. Ready.
On play action. Now Herbert. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it even started.
And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
First and 10. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is, firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
Y'all can't talk about basic. Anybody know my...
Second and 10. Throwing again, Herbert. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. T.J. Sanders getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
Just another example of poor decision-making. I mean, making a bad play even worse. There's nothing there on second down. Just throw the ball into the stands and move on to third. Now you take that sack, and it's going to take a miracle to stay on the field.
On third and long, it's Herbert. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down. That is well done there, converting on third and 15.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on third down, but what they call third and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert third downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
Hampton trying to work inside. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Set. 380. Go.
Now Herbert throwing on second down. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
And that is off the left upright. It's no good. And they are unable to tack on the extra point. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. On the return, this is Strong. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
They're on the 29-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10. Here's Allen to throw. On the move left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
34-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Allen. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I understand it's 3rd down and the quarterback's trying to make a play, Mike, but you're going to make a dangerous throw on 3rd down, and you're going to force the ball into tight coverage. At least do it past the sticks. Try to pick up that 1st down and maintain possession. He tries to thread the needle. Ball falls incomplete, and now it brings up 4th down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. He gets this complete to Shakir. He's going to have the Bills' 1st down, and it's a big letdown there defensively. Somehow they allow them to convert on 4th and long.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
You got to chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bill. All the books TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico, bitch, we put work.
They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for. Starting to see a back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Allen. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Chargers' 25-yard line.
Here's Cook. And he is is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. Allen's going to throw for it. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball at the 3, second down and goal. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
Two plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on third and goal.
Round 80! What is that?
Now a design run. It's Allen, and he will take it in himself. Josh Allen, touchdown Buffalo. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. A game-tying touchdown here in the fourth quarter and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this fourth quarter lead.
Now pass to tack on the extra point. The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Chargers 20. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This returnable, it's DeMercado. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Go. Set. What is it?
Herbert now on first down. He'll swing this out to Hampton. No chance to get away. He's going to be knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Out of bounds at the 24-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
From the 24 now, here's second and 9. No play fake. Herbert. That one out of reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And it's going to bring up a third down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and the first down.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the fourth quarter, Mike, facing a tough third down. You've got to have it. You know what? Calls the play, breaks the huddle. He's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
He'll go right and find his running back. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I'd probably f*** you before I f*** your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us, broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck.